there, YouTube. This is Tycooners Steve coming back for episode 25 of this Let's Play. And what we're going to be doing today is adding another addition to our African house. We've put in lions, we've put in honey badgers, we've put in hyenas, and today we're going to be putting in aardwolves. So we're going to take this last little area here. Of course, this is not going to completely finish the African house because we've got another paddock set up over here. But we're going to put in the aardwolves today, and hopefully it's going to leave us enough time to even put a ceiling on the main guest area, which I think we should because this is a smaller display. Where do I get the aardwolves? I believe these ones come from the Hispa Designs. If you haven't checked out Hispa Designs, I know for sure that the link is in the description below. Definitely check them out. It's an awesome Zoo Tycoon mod website, which has a couple different, like 6 or 7 or so different regions of the world with flora and fauna from each one. So I definitely highly recommend it. It looks fantastic. Okay, it's been a while since we've done this. Let me flip over real quick and make sure I'm remembering how we did this. Yeah, mostly with the higher brick walls there. So let's just put those in first, and we'll kind of build around it because I haven't 100% planned this out. We did a little bit of modifications when we put in the retels here, where they have kind of a walk back in the area, so it's going to look a little different than the other side that has the lions and hyenas on it. But I'm sure it's going to come out perfect. I'm full confidence in it. Complete and total confidence all the way. And let's see, I believe these were 6 highs. Nope, they're 5 highs. There's the 5. Beautiful. And let's see. Let's see exactly how this lines up, because it's obviously going to have to be a 3x3 thing to fit our cages. So yeah, right there. And then we'll rotate this a little bit so they can walk. And grab our fencing again. Wonderful. And you don't really need this fence here, but I'm just doing it for my own sake. So that'll be the entrance. Sorry, zookeepers go in. Ooh, is that going to work? It actually doesn't quite work. That's okay, because we'll be modifying this outside fence too. So just need to remind myself to make that. In fact, let's just go ahead and do that right now before I forget. And there we go. There we are, just like that. And we'll also need to modify this area. This is going to be the entrance spot. 5 highs. Now, you may be asking yourself, what exactly is an aardwolf? Not the most popular animals on the planet. They kind of look like little hyenas. In fact, I think they're related to the hyena. Like I said, I got this one from the Hispa Design, so I'll go ahead and zoom in and let you take a little bit of a look at it, both so I can show off how good these mods are. If the lag catches up to me. Come on, lag. Don't do this to me. Oh no, there we go. Well, it went for a second. Oh, I've put it inside the walls, why you can't see it. There you go. You can kind of see the Arwolves. They got kind of a cool stripe pattern to them, and they are a little smaller. They're more like coyote size than they are wolf size, despite the name. Um, but I think it's going to work out really well since this is a little bit of a smaller exhibit. I think they're an excellent choice. They fit the pattern of having sort of a scavenger predator area, or having all of our animals that are connected to this building as scavengers and predators. So I think that's going to work well. I think we're going to make a beautiful exhibit. And I am just feeling great about this. I think the African area of our zoo is turning out pretty nice. There are a few little missteps. Like I wish I had better planned out the elephant area, so it was not quite so jammed up against the wall like that. But it's still, I'm happy with the observation area. Completely happy. I'm not going to rip out the whole thing to fix it. I don't need to do that. Oh, and these are actually semi-desert animals. So, we'll go ahead and I think I'll lay down just the dirt first. It looks like we still have a little grassland rock in here. Let's get rid of that. And let's look for some good rocks. That's a big rock. It's very well defined. Nope, obviously that one's a little too big. No, I think I'm going to go with more of a... It is a smaller display, so let's not go overboard. Let's throw one of those down there and check out what kind of plants like to hang around. Blue bush, which actually look really good, but they are an Australian plant, so I think I'm going to stick more with the bushmen here. Not too much. It is supposed to be semi-desert, kind of a scrubland thing going on. I think we get these really cool coral trees. Yeah, I might just go with the... Oh, I do like quiver trees. Let's use some quiver trees because I really like how they look. Kind of got that funky... Like I said, nice, pretty, simple exhibit. Let's go ahead and make sure we've got some food on the inside here to draw the animals in. Oop, I haven't even put the right kind of food down yet. Alright, so down you. And that one's not resting on top. So we're just going to put water on the inside then. All their water will have to come in for, and we can put food on the outside. Obviously, they're mostly insectivores, as you can tell from everything popping up here. So we'll put down a couple little termite ditches like that. And let's make sure they have some enrichment objects to make them happy. I'm not going to do the post and rope. I've done that too many times, but we'll throw down some bones for them to gnaw on. Maybe even a tire. That way they can have something to work their teeth around. Make them nice and happy aardwolves. And we'll grab our good glass fencing, which should be 4 high. Yes, it should be 4 high because the brick was 5. I know what I'm doing, trust me. So, some 4 high glass to go across here. And then we will complete our post and rope fence right around here, just to keep the guest out. Oop. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Doing so well. Let's grab a quick little path here, so that way I can put down some... I forget what I put for the other ones. Okay. I'm pretty sure I put down concrete, so that's what I'll lay for now. If it turns out different, I might fix it off camera. There we go, concrete pathway there for our zookeepers. And do I want to finish off the roof at this point? I'm thinking I might, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, first of all, before we do anything else, I will need to put in... Oh, why is this one especially high? Did I put the wrong size when I did that exhibit? I might have. Everything's too high. Oh no! Okay, well, I've got a little bit of repair work to do here. So, let's go ahead and grab our 5 highs, and we'll fix that. And yeah, we'll go ahead and just put the roof down then. I think that's a good plan. I think. So 5 highs. And it wasn't the concrete path. It was like a gravel path. Okay, well, we'll fix that too. And this roof is going to be too high, obviously. So we'll take this out. Wunderbar. Why did nobody point that out in the comments when I did this video? Come on, guys. You're really sleeping on the job. This was clearly just me testing you. Alright, so that's all good. And now we're going to go ahead and put our brick across the top and get that at the correct height. Need to be one higher here. Oops, and flat. Need one like that on the outside there. And then we're going to have to do it here so we can correct these guys. And what we want is the single high brick. I think that's that one there. Nope. It's that one. Single high, not double high. Doing so well. There we go. And real quick. Alright, so that side's all good. Oops, I need to get these all in sync. There we go, and for the outside. Perfection. Okay, so it's a pretty simple little display for the Aardwolves. In fact, it does look a little sparse. Maybe what I'll do, I think, is I'm going to build up an artificial divide between those two displays. In fact, we're just going to use the exact same kind of rocks we used over on this side, I think. Just kind of keep it nice. I'm a little concerned. Oop, don't take. Yeah, that rock might be too big. We'll just use some of these smaller rocks, I think. I don't want to make it so our animals and our zookeepers can't get through. Just something like that, just so it looks a little more natural. And why I do like this large glass slender rock, I think it might be taking up too much space now. Maybe I just put it in the middle display. Hmm? You like that, Mr. Rattel? Yeah, you're having problems getting where you need to go anyway, so yeah, definitely move that around for you. Yeah. Okay. So let's actually just get rid of that big old rock that's kind of messing up our Rattels. Probably make them a little happier. And we're going to go ahead and get a different rock from the same family there, but one that's a little bit of a different shape, just so it doesn't look so artificial. I forget I have all these new interesting rocks I haven't played with too much. I think it's in these guys. Yep. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I feel very good about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and, you know what, before I forget, let's actually put our Aardwolfs in our Aardwolf display. No, I'll save that for the end. I'll save that for the end. It'll be the big cherry on top of this cake that is this episode. That metaphor completely worked. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let's grab our brick roof, which is right here. Oh, that's wooden. Looks like brick. There's the brick one. It's right next to it. Okay. And we'll go a step higher. Do I want to shade off that area for the Rattels? No, I don't. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I had to rethink about that real quick. Alright, so basically I'm just putting a flat roof over the actual animal cages. I don't have a problem covering up their cages either, because I feel like they have an outside area, so it's not like I'm depriving them of sunlight. And it's good for them to have a place where they can go and have guaranteed shade, too. You'd have that in an actual zoo. Okay. So now what are we going to do with our main guest area here? I think is the big question. First of all, in order to do anything, we're going to have to... Is this even anymore? No, it's not exactly even anymore. That's okay. I'm alright with that. And we'll also just have one straight flat going across. But the middle area, I'm going to put in like a nice big glass dome roof, I think. So let's see. I believe I still have these guys downloaded. If not, I know where to get them, so I'll pause and grab them. Oh, yeah, there it looks like what we're looking for. Let me see what that looks like. It's kind of resting at an odd space I didn't exactly expect it to, where it's kind of recessed. Like it's coming off of almost where the top of the glass is for the cages. It's kind of an interesting look. I'm not sure I'm in love with it, but... See, I was thinking more like that. Not that. Oh no, no, I can't delete. Yeah, I do think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. It's decided. Alright, putting those nice glass roof out there. Where do I get the glass roof from? Where did I get that? I believe that's from Ruben and Sophie's Design, which is another sort of must-go-to site if you're looking for a modded version of Zoo Tycoon 2. Definitely check out Ruben and Sophie's designs. They're all incredible and amazing. And a lot of like the specialized fences that I use for building buildings comes directly from their site, so I do highly recommend it. Do. And we do need to extend this a little bit because we do have that final display, which I am still very happily accepting ideas for. If you have any ideas of exactly how you want the last animal in our animal house, or our African house to be, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments. I know there's been a lot of call for little songbirds, like bee eaters and stuff. Are bee eaters songbirds? I don't know. I know they're small and cute. I know that. So I probably will end up putting some type of little bird cage in somewhere. Just taking a look here. Do I like that? I pretty much do. Okay, let me see. And I believe that's 2 high we're at. We're at 3 high, actually. There we go. So we'll just wrap this thing around like this. And I am going to make this a little bit of a shorter episode. I went really long last time. It was over an hour when we did a reptile house, so I'm not going to hold you that long this time. I think I'm trying people's patience. I would try my own patience if I sat down to watch one of these videos and it was that long. So I'm not going to hold you that long this time. Just going to make sure that everything looks great, and then we're going to put it in our aardwoods, make our aardwoods happy. And then I think what I'm going to do actually is before we log out, just go ahead and take a walk through the entire zoo, which is something I haven't done for a little bit. Just walk through, make sure everything still looks hunky-dory. So please stick around for that. We can see exactly what's going on. And we'll just go ahead and make this a floating railing. I'm so glad that they have this bug in their system, because it's very helpful for building architecture. Alright, and I'll probably turn this into a little entrance area here, just thinking out loud. But yeah, I'm liking this a lot. Now what do I want to do here is, trying to think, how do I want this? Okay, I've got an idea, and I'm actually not 100% sure this will work. I've never done this, but let's see. If I'm right, this will look pretty cool. If I'm not, well, you'll know not to waste your time trying to do it. Alright. I'm going to need the 2 1s, I think. Maybe even the 3 2s. I don't know. Yeah, those are too big. 3 2. So 1 2 is what I want, I think. Nope, I want 2 to 1. And on this side, I want 1 to 2. Like that. And it's not going to be a perfect mesh, but I think it's going to work. Oh. I destroyed something I didn't want to. Okay, it was just a little bit of the floor. Ah, it does work. You can do slanted. Very cool. I'm going to incorporate that into my designs. Okay, so that does look like a pretty good little brick building there. Very sweet. Very cool. Alright, let's add some aardwolves. It's going to be awesome, trust me. Oop, and I say that, and I realize we haven't finished our construction on the outside here. We need to finish digging our ditch. So let's go ahead and do that. See, I said it was going to be a short one. I'm going to find a bunch of little things, and it's going to be longer than the last one. Just watch. Alright, dig, 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 dig. Alright, just dig down like that, and then we're going to use a very gentle hand. To smooth out our path here. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Okay, so we're going to dig the path, put down the fence, and then smooth. That was a mistake. Please don't screw up. Okay. You know what? I'm more scared of making the error than I am of anything else, so what I'm going to do is lay down the fence, put in some rain bushes, and just kind of disguise it. Because there's a lot of little fencing in there, and I'm afraid that I can cause some major damage that takes a long time to fix. Since I kind of got things stuffed in that little area. So let's play safe rather than sorry, I think is the way we're going to do this. So we'll just put down our guided path here. Like so. And we'll start grabbing those rain bushes that we've been using to fill this area in. And we'll also put them yeah, it's gonna work fine. Gonna work great. Let's grab our aardwolves. And they're so easy to find, what with the double A. Come on, give me a mail. And of course we want to have a zookeeper assigned specifically to our aardwolves since we don't have to worry about budget. Congratulations, Keeper Wallace. Alright. Fantastic. Alright, switch into guest mode here and take a look at our African house. I'm not quite sure where those little statues came from, but I'm glad I found them. And I might end up spiking the roof here just to make it a little more awesome. But I do like that big glass area. Oh, you can see one of our male lions right on the inside there. And there's a female lion lying down in the grass, looking very good, very cool. So that display is working great. Okay. Let's make our way around here. Obviously going to have to put in some benches and stuff, people. And I can see a zookeeper in there. I can't see. I can't see a hyena from the side, but I'm sure we can find one. Obviously, this is the last display in our house. Be sure to advertise for it. Here's our Rattels, who aren't inside right now. But we'll take a look around. See, yep, our aardwolves did come inside to get a drink, just like we wanted them to. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, so it needs a little inside decorations, but pretty strong building. Oh, look at the zebras! Hello, zebras. Oh, there's a little... Oh, it's not a baby zebra, it's a zebra lying down. Oh, see, I ended up making a big pothole here. I have to smooth out this terrain a little more. We'll make our way around here. Going down the pathway and take a look at our aardwolves from the outside. Yeah, you can see them really, really nicely. I like the fact that the eye line from the path is almost exactly even with the flat terrain where they are. And you can tell the male there's got the gray color instead of the yellows. They're pretty little animals. I wonder why they don't get more play. Past here? Can you see our hotels here? Yep. Oh, I can hear our elephants. Very cool. Very cool. Alright, so I do think our African cows is doing well. But like I said, before we go, I do want to take a walk around the whole zoo, if you'll indulge me. So we'll fly all the way back to the beginning, kind of do a memory tour, see how things are going on, what's happening. I see a lot of angry guests here. I don't know why. Looking for something to do. Oh, okay. Yeah, that happens because technically the zoo entrance is right here where this little tile is, and so all these guests say they're inside the zoo, but we haven't put like any entertainments or anything, so we can make it look like a real zoo entrance. So that's something that will happen if you don't put like an animal right up front. I don't really mind it, though. It's not something that concerns me if they're not smart enough to walk past the ticket counters. But again, if you're doing a zoo that actually has to make money in a challenge mode, and you still want a realistic entrance, what I would recommend putting in like a little duck pond or a music rock even, or something like that, just to keep the guests entertained. But let's switch to guest mode. Let's go ahead and do our walk. Stuck in limbo. There we go. Alright, so we still have our entrance. I guess I didn't put any new plants down. Whatever I had around the trees on the outside, I must not have anymore. So we'll go in. 1 ticket, please. Thank you. Walk through here. Ah, there's the sound rock. I can hear it playing. Doo-doo! Remember way back in episode 1, these are our eastern wild turkeys. Still look like they're doing pretty good. You can see that my eagle rays are going to have to deepen their tank, looks like. We'll walk over to the other side here real quick. Oh, I guess we're out of the reach of the sound rock. And we found it again. There are our peacocks doing wonderful. And there's somebody that got stuck inside the middle there. That's fantastic. I'll speak louder. This area actually had to replant after the big crash. Our food court's here. Still seems to be doing fine. Let's go ahead and make our way around. So this area really did turn out well. It looks really nice with the river there on the side and the trees. Glad how this turned out. And we did a really good job of making it so our forest area doesn't intrude. Alright, let's keep making our way around the path. Well, I guess I need to turn down the music if I'm going to have those music rocks on, because they come across as very loud. There we are. There is our crocodilians, our Nile crocodiles. Having pretty good fun. And yes, our zookeeper is still trapped inside there with no way to escape, so pity her. That's a reference way back to episode 3. I think that was 3. Let's cross the bridge here into our farmland. Wonderful. I can see our little piggy display right up front here. And yeah, I do see little piggies, speaking of that. They'll make wonderful attractions for the zoo. Keep going around here. See our chicken coop. I'm very proud of the chicken coop. That turned out well. And again, seems to be functioning fine. Our moo cows. Yep, doing their mooing thing. We go into our barn. What's happening on the inside? You see, yep, there's our piggies over there. Hello, sir. Young sir, I guess I should say. Where are our billy goats? There are some sheep and billy goats at their troughs. Fantastic. Educator podium doing well. Nobody's resting up. Oh, okay, somebody's resting in the seats. our windmill that we slid off. Oh, and the Memorial Duck Pond. I'd almost forgotten the Memorial Duck Pond existed. But there they are, waddling around, doing their duck thing. And of course, our beautiful horse display, which looks really great with that farmhouse in the background there, and like a private barn full of horses. Yeah, this is good. I'm going back through things, and I'm not, like, just utterly upset with everything I've seen. So, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. That's right, we just ended up putting a fountain there. I was thinking maybe putting another food court, but it's a little too small for that. So we'll continue down the path here, leaving our farmland. And, oops, that's not the entrance to the forest area. There it is, over there. Very cool. And the first thing we should see are our skunks. Yep, there they are. Hello, skunks. Really, there's too many skunks in that display. I need to sell a few of them off. We'll make a right-hand turn. And recapture our raccoons. There they are. Hello, raccoons. I like how they're displayed. Yeah, I'm really kind of glad I did this, because I am liking how these displays turned out. Bald eagles. I don't remember if I repaired the bald eagle display after the Great Crash or not. Oh, no, I see a bald eagle drinking water, so it can't be all bad. I don't know what's supposed to be making that noise. I do kind of need to build up that area again so you can't see the path as easy. So there we go. We'll go around, see our red foxes. How are red foxes doing? Is that you? What does the fox say? I guess that could be a fox noise, because I really don't know what a fox says, despite how many times I've heard that song. Alright. Going past the bathrooms. Oh, past our statue of the big deer there. Up here onto the elevated pathway. Let's take it around. Oh, I can hear our owls. How are the black bears doing? Oh, there's one right there. That's actually a really good shot of a black bear. Yeah. Yeah, that's very nice. We'll continue down the whole path. This way, I believe our white-tailed deer are going to be on the right here. Yep, there we are. Oh, and I can see a fawn. Oh, yeah, there's a little there. Hello, deer. Boy, those owls are loud. Oh, this is very well. I'm really glad I did this, because it's sort of invigorating me, making me want to continue. I believe the wolves are next. Yep. I can hear them. And that owl again. Oh, I don't see the wolves. Oh, no, there's one in the distance. You don't want to startle them. And now let's head on down and see if we can take a peek at our bobcats here. Oh, yes, indeed. There's a bobcat right there. Oh, and there's a little one napping. Silly kitties. You can hear it snore. Well, if we can hear the eagles that much, or hear the owls that much, I guess we should make a quick stop to see them. See how they're doing. I saw a little happy. Wow! Yes, it must be happy. I can hear. And I can see you now, too. Hey! How you doing? Oh, you're going to take a little flight. Very cool. Very cool. Alright, so we'll exit the forest area. Make a right-hand turn, and we'll go past that apparently slightly too shallow eagle array. I need to do a little flattening, leveling here. That's probably why all of a sudden our rays are having some. I must have done something that slightly altered the terrain. But here's our touch pool for our rays, of course. As they go sailing by so majestically. Hello! There we maybe I should do a marine park. I mean, it takes forever because you gotta train the animals to get really rich, but that's okay. We'll go past our little family restaurant here into this entrance to the African safari area. Looking great. I don't know why that statue is pointing that way. It really should point towards the entrance, but okay. To our right, of course, we have our Thompson gazelles and our reticulated giraffes, which are so good, so cool. Look at them run! Oh, don't forget Flamingo Island to our left here. Yeah, I'm really liking that. Should probably put some signage outside the African house. It looks a little sparse from the outside. Oh, speaking of signage, there is our warthog and meerkat house. If we can continue this way, past the Thompson Gazelle and Giraffe Education Farm. Let's see how our Hakuna Matata friends are doing right now. Oh, there's one. But there's a couple growing back there. Very cool. So our population's doing well. Oh, and I can see some warthogs real easy. Hello. How's you? Fantastic. Oh, hello, zookeeper. Am I in your way? Because you're in mine. Yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with how the zoo is turning out. Of course, if any of you have any suggestions on improvements, things you'd like to see changed, things you'd like to see added next, please don't please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments below. I guess we should see our ostriches and our reptile house real quick, even though those are fairly recent. We'll continue down this pathway. I do have a lot of fun doing this, and I find that since I'm doing a series, I'm more and more motivated to actually finish filling in a zoo, even if I'm not necessarily going to go back and start like tweaking exhibits. I think once I'm done with this, I'll start a new Let's Play. I mentioned last time I am looking to do a Let's Play with another Zoo Tycooner out there, so if you are an experienced Zoo Tycooner and you'd like to share zoo duties with me, please let me know by just leaving a comment or sending me an email. Email address is below. And we'll peek inside our reptile house real quick here before we go. And I want to thank you so much for joining me today, watching me put in my little Aardwolf exhibit, watching me fill in the house, and taking this very fun tour back through all of our old zoo with me. Oh, this really did turn out well too. I'm glad I did this. Where's the Nile monitor? Oh, it's right there in front of us. It really is a very big lizard. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I'm not going to keep you any longer. Please let me know what you want in that last exhibit for our African house. And there is one more paddock in the African area that needs to be filled in. So we've basically got this one external area here, and we've got this one internal area right here. So internal, external. Now, obviously, there's going to be a little pathway going between them, but those are the two we need to fill in before we can chalk this area off. Like I said, I see that there's a lot of comments for like beekeepers or some small birds like that. Sure, I'm okay with that. If you want to turn this one into an aviary, totally cool with that. We can make this a walkthrough aviary, which I love doing, and it's something I think I don't think there are too many tutorials about, so maybe that'll be a big thing we can do. Of course, we need to fill in this area too. Please just let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.